Alright, what's going on, guys? It's Trevor back again here bringing another video. So this one's going to be a video prediction for the upcoming matchup that was just announced between Chael Sonnen and Mark Munoz at 185 for pretty much, I'd say, the #1 contendership to Anderson Silva. Whoever wins this fight should get a title shot with Anderson Silva. And I say should because it's not guaranteed, but, most likely. It looks like, even though Chael Sonnen, it was looking like they were going to fight, by them, I mean, Anderson Silva and Chael. And, we didn't expect Chael to have another fight, but it looks like maybe Anderson is hurt, which is a possibility, or just wants some time off, which he deserves, of course. I mean, he's very active. He's been fighting like crazy for the past, since he's been in the UFC. He's been beating everybody and, undefeated and all that. You guys know. But anyway, yeah, we thought we were going to see Chael against Anderson, and not yet. So we will see Chael against Mark Munoz, which will be a good fight. Should be exciting on UFC on Fox. Co-main event with Rashad Evans against Phil, Mr. Wonderful Davis. So this will be a pretty good card, UFC on Fox, and it'll be free. So at least as far as I know. So that will be awesome. Can't beat free fights. So let's break this down, who I think is going to win and, what do we expect to see. Well, I still say that, Chael Sonnen is the #1 contender. I still feel like he'll be facing Anderson Silva next. Mark Munoz, he had a tremendous fight against Chris Lieben. He utilized his wrestling. He, took him down and he just pounded him right out, just with, shot after shot after shot. He is an impressive fighter, definitely at 185, but I don't think he's going to be able to beat Chael Sonnen. I really don't. Now, if you guys don't know, these guys have actually faced each other before, but not in a fight, an actual fight, in a wrestling match. And according to Mark Munoz, he won that wrestling match. And I believe him because he's a straight-edge guy. I don't think he would be lying. If Chael Sonnen said it, I wouldn't believe Chael. But I do believe Mark Munoz. So, and I'm sure that's probably documented. I haven't looked it up or anything, but just going by what Mark Munoz said, he did win that match. So, in terms of wrestling, I mean, does that say anything about where they're at now in mixed martial arts in the wrestling? No, it doesn't. Not even close. Chael's wrestling is pretty much some of the best in all of mixed martial arts, and Mark Munoz's is also some of the best in all of mixed martial arts. So I think that their wrestling will pretty much, nullify each other's. Similar to how you saw, like, Brock Lesnar against Shane Carwin in the first round of their matchup. You got two amazing wrestlers. What happens? They cancel each other out, and then they stand with each other. And I think that's what's going to happen again here too, mostly, at least for the first round and the first little while. And when it comes to their stand-up fighting, I got to go with Chael Sonnen. I mean, Chael Sonnen has got some great boxing. He really does. Underrated hands. And I think he's going to show that in this fight against Mark Munoz. I think he's going to put his hands on him and then eventually work for the takedown and take him down. I just see this as being a one-sided matchup. I'm sure Mark Munoz will put up a good fight, and obviously he has, a great chance to win. But as far as the odds go in betting, if you're a betting man, I would put it. I put the odds at probably 60-40 for Chael, and I'd say that Chael Sonnen should win this match and face Anderson Silva after this, upcoming matchup. This is kind of like a filler match, in my opinion, because really, Chael should get a title shot at this point. But Anderson probably has got it, injured or just wants time off, and they're going to have him face Mark Munoz. So this is Trev saying Chael should take this. Let me know what you guys think. If you think that Mark Munoz will be able to beat him, let me know. I don't see it happening. I see Chael going on and facing Anderson and probably losing to Anderson. All right, guys, that's it. Peace.